Today we are going to talk about whether or not your videos need a slick, high quality video intro, or if you should just stick with like a plain and simple, get straight to the point and go on with it type of thing. That's coming up. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer and it's Thursday, which means it's time to do some YouTube Q&A. Paul Turner asked this: what do you think of stripped down, right to the point vids versus a vid with a fancy or entertaining intro? First of all, Paul, let me say that whether or not you use an intro probably isn't as big of a deal as a lot of us think it is. I know we like to maybe have like this level of perceived professionalism, and we see like a lot of other YouTubers who have these branded intros. We see it on television and we're just kind of used to that, so we think we need to have one. But let's remember that YouTube is not television. It's actually more like a social platform like Facebook. And on Facebook, the only branded intro you get is your name and your profile picture, both of which exist here on YouTube. Personally, I think a lot of channels can just go without the intro because it does make your videos longer and your regular subscribers will probably get bored, seeing the same thing over and over again. The times that it makes sense to use a branded intro though is one, when you need to reinforce branding because it's just required with the firm you're working with or whatever, or two, when you want to communicate what you are all about, assuming that every video you do potentially is someone's very first exposure to you and what you're all about. And so a branded intro could really help communicate that very succinctly. Now, a couple rules for branded intros. One, keep them very, very, very short, 3 to 5 seconds max, like the one I use here for VideoCreatorTV. I have that one to reinforce branding, and two, because I want to, like I said, introduce what we're all about. We are about mastering this platform, YouTube, and spreading your message. And the why behind that is because I believe a lot of you guys have messages that could really change people's lives, and I want to help you guys get that message out there so that this world is a better place. And so I try to communicate a little bit of that in my branded intro. So don't have a branded intro just for the sake of having a branded intro. Only do it intentionally because you are trying to communicate to first-time viewers what your channel is about, who you are, what they can expect, and just to kind of bring those people up to speed with what they're about to see. If all you're doing is flashing your face or your picture up there or saying something about life vlogging or gaming, whatever like that, doesn't really actually offer that much value. I mean, the people can already see just by watching like the first 5 seconds of your video that this is a vlogger about his family or he's playing Minecraft. Like, we can already see that, right? Have your video offer additional value that really sets them up to really understand what the rest of the video is about, and hopefully help entice them to subscribe because they believe in what you're doing and why you're doing it. And so with that said, 80% of the time, a branded intro really isn't that necessary. But I would love to hear from you guys in the comments below. Do you use a branded intro? And if so, why? What kind of time length are you using on it? What are you trying to communicate through it? And the rest of you guys who are trying to figure out this question for yourself, go read some of those comments down there and see what other people are saying, because there's always a lot of good stuff down there. Thank you, all of you guys who do comment, for contributing so much to not only video creators, but also all the other people who are trying to learn here. So you guys are awesome. If this is your first time here, I'd love to have you subscribe. Every week we do YouTube Q&A just to help you guys out and to spread that message so that it changes people's lives. On Tuesdays, we take a look at what's happening in the online video news space and talk about the implications it has for us and our content and our communities and the videos we create. And then on Wednesdays, I just give you guys some YouTube tips, ideas, suggestions, and things for how to improve and really excel and spread that message. So thank you for letting me be a part of that, guys, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye.